This is Dr. Phil Chavez. It was September 18th, 2019, that a lethal event occurred as a result of an audience that preferred to be entertained instead of step in and help or to rescue. 16-year-old Khaseen Morris was stabbed by young men outside of a strip mall in Nassau County, New York, before a host of witnesses. This complacent, spineless crowd allowed a youth to die. Morris was taken to a hospital where he passed. Now, brothers, instead of several dozens present coming to Khaseen's aid at the last moments of his life, they watched as pathetic onlookers who preferred to apply their cell phones. The investigating detective, Lieutenant Stephen Fitzpatrick, stated, "They videotaped his death instead of helping him. Kids stood there and didn't help. They would rather video the event." While upwards of an estimated 70 students witnessed the crime, only a handful came forward to identify those involved in the stabbing. So, brothers, why do people, men especially, just stand by and watch? These instances of cold and gutless spectators are increasing. A homeless man beats a woman outside a supermarket. Another accosts a defenseless teen girl at an intersection. A handicapped boy gets beat on by girls in a middle school hallway. Boys jump a defenseless student on the playground. We've all heard these stories. All occurrences in clear daylight with witnesses close by. Brothers, this is the fruit of an emasculated society, a society wherein the protection of the vulnerable is ignored. Safeguarding others is considered an inconvenience. Defending the defenseless at their time of dire need is not worth the trouble. This is more than tragic. So, brothers, what is the genesis for this indifference or this complacency? Now, maybe, sure, there's several reasons. Often men are full of fear, and this fear keeps them from right thinking and right action. Often raised in soft circumstances, men shun away from sacrifice. They hesitate to get involved. The drive becomes about self-interest, self-preservation, personal comfort. Also, young men have not been trained how to rescue or defend. Some possess little conscience to help and to fight. So often teens flounder, boys especially, due to a lack of mission and challenging endeavors. Males have been neutralized in Western society, whereby their bold and their daring instincts have been restrained or crushed altogether. They're caged in schools. So much time is spent passively in front of these stimulating devices. And there's little initiative to be active in the outside world. The phone is the new sword, the iPad the new shield. Brothers, sometimes I think the best thing for young males is to take away all these hand devices, and yes, even their larger virtual games. Let's propose things which are constructive for young men. Otherwise, they'll incline to be destructive. And perhaps they're acting such because they do not have older men to lead them. So, brothers, let's be innovative for new avenues to help young males become the men God has called them, to get out of the stands and into the arena. Brothers, it's your move.